Hello everyone, let's play Final Fantasy Tactics. I don't have a lot of things to say, so if you want to ask something, please leave a comment in the question. When I see it, I probably would respond. Now we are at the house. This is our brother. I think people would have played a lot of people would have played Final Fantasy Tactics. Some people haven't. It's a very nice game. Like it's really eye-opening in terms of gameplay, right? You would like you would feel like a tourist in a new site or in a new destination, exploring this world and the mechanics. You know, maybe you wouldn't be able to cook, or you wouldn't be able to ride a car, but you can experience the world and you can fight and you can meet or learn about characters, different people, or different archetypes of people, maybe. In this case, we are dealing with Delita. Delita is our childhood friend whose sister has been kidnapped by the enemy. The childhood friend is living in our house, so hopefully that says a lot. And this person is a new friend, quote unquote, who, right, who immediately group group Delita up in a different class. So already causes a little bit of chaos in the relationship. To be fair, I don't think like they are too that distant apart from each other, since they fight in a battle and face the same enemy who both who are trying to survive with each other. So maybe they have already bonded in a way. So I wouldn't say I would say he's out of line, but maybe not that far out of line. Like I don't understand, right? But things like that. So this is the time when nobility and the commoners are divided, and you know people haven't figured out a lot of things, and so they just have to put up with it. And now they are going to fight the enemy. So I think for peace, or like for kind of the modern peace as our society have want to be realized, I think people thought that they should pay attention to each other. I think that is wrong. You should pay attention to justice first, right? So that you can focus on where to go. If you pay attention only to each other, then you would go to each other's uh, place, and you make each other's place as destination, and that would make conflict that's just hitting each other like gas. But if you are like solid, you would you would be able to go to a destination together, and therefore there's a purpose for all of you to go towards a direction. You know what I mean? um let's fit in So we can buy this. How much our money? How much is the current money? It's only 4,000. So if you want the latest weapon, it's 800 already. And if we want the latest accessory, it's 1,000. Even though we got the this type of accessory right here, a cape that could I've watched a YouTube channel that talk about medieval capes being used for dueling. So it is actually like a shield. It's pretty good. Now this girl really needs some equipment, but not a lot of equipment over here. We gotta go to a different city. Yeah, this one also doesn't really, not yet. The equipment for her is not yet here. He maybe buying the most expensive dagger could be the answer here, but I'm afraid like so this is a little bit of a gamble, right? Because the items that we really need is in a different city. How much money do we want to save? I'm gonna take the bet and buy the latest weapon. We might not have enough for later though. So indeed, like things like this as like the caste system or hierarchies of the social status is indeed profound in society. But I think you gotta differentiate between what makes them. I think it's not just for the sake of productivity, because if it were for productivity, it would be on and off. Like people wouldn't stuck in it. So it would be based on the destination. So when the destination already reached, the dynamics should change. But a lot of things that are relevant are unchanging hierarchy, which is a stuck situation. Well, people are like took hundreds and hundreds of years to figure out a lot of things, right? And when you have done one thing or another thing, you would be invested in it. And the more you are unaudited, quote unquote, the more you would be like resistant to correction, probably. Or I guess maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong about that. But yeah, I think if you're very invested and you would have to change all of that, there's gotta be it's not that simple, right? It's pretty complicated. All right, so now we're gonna try to fit the girl, give her some clothes. Red Hood is one of the most is the star of the store. Leather plate also a star of the store. I don't know whether we want to buy too much of those kind of items. I think I want this accessory because it influences movement. It's more like a very versatile and long term. But really being naked like this, should I buy a cheaper one? Red Hood is gonna give you, can I see the stat? 24 extra HP, while this leather plate only give you 18. Um, gonna try Red Hood, and then I'm gonna buy Battle Boots. I don't have a lot left for items, and I'm gonna try to buy some items. Yes. 7 Phoenix down is not a lot. Eco Herbs, Gold Needle. So I'm gonna buy this, but the price is pretty high, pretty steep for my budget. High potions, I'm going to use it somewhere, but immediately speaking, not yet. So to get a 9 of this, right, and I'm gonna get a eco herbs, maybe. This is expensive. Gold needle, all right. High potion, all right. Not a lot left. So I think that's it, guys. Let's go into a battle. We're gonna have a we can go. This is our next mission right here. So I'm gonna try to use her definitely. I already bought some items for her. Um, gonna need. Do you want some more offense or do you want some more defense? Right? Gonna go more. I think she deserves to be here more. I think they are very strong. Wow, look at her, right? 89 health. Oh, Miluda is not here. Where's Miluda? Is her? It's her here. 136 health. More of her stat. Attack 5. Wow. Move 3 and jump 4. Speed 6. Bravery 68. Geomancy, so ability to perform like long range like mystic stuff, and the weapon is incredibly scary. Mithril sword, bronze shield, barba, chainmail, shoulder cape. Well, our guys, no, our guys look at them. So this is like what is it's pretty ridiculous. Um, Pretty offensive, but also it's like a training squad. Not a lot of going on for us right here. Delita also is going to move forward too far because we are not controlling them. So I'm afraid if we want to create a formation, the Elita is going to have to be sacrificed. Really don't want that. They get like magical supports, knights with high damage, but I have no choice. Really, I have no choice. Where all of these have to kill the supports if I want to make a physical defense formation. However, um, maybe if I can go here. This is really big of a gamble right here. Delete, I'm gonna sacrifice you. I'm sorry. can steal the shield and have some potion around. So she's like my healer and stuff. Um, Again, they're talking about here hierarchy of the society. These guys are not accepting their status as a non-noble. They were not born to be rich. They are not born to wealth. In fact, they are now soldiers who's sacrificing their lives for the very nobles that they perceive to be exploiting them. And I'm not saying they're wrong. I don't know, and definitely like in real life and stuff, I would understand a lot of people would relate to them, and I wouldn't like try to insinuate that such things are irrelevant, I guess. But this is what's interesting about this game, that we explore these thoughts as well as the struggle, and then we think about it, right? I think I need to move here first. Well, is there a support ability that I can use? Items. So I'm gonna rely on a lot of items in this game. Yes, all of them are about items. Oh, she hasn't even been given a like a secondary skill. That's my bad, actually. So I'm going to go here. They have high level haste, and I only have like a very slow but steady strategic haste. So I'm gonna rely on Delita to tank all of these magic and stuff. Ah, it would be better if she has a cloak to tank all of those. I cannot still heart her. Oh yeah, I think gotta check out her star. Let me think about it. Mm, what do I got? This is going to take a bit because their compatibility thing, right? Mm, and also talking about um, we're gonna go with what star is that again? Huh? Or maybe oh no. All right, okay, I think I figured it out a little bit. 39%. Let's go. You gonna take more than once. Miluda. What? Wow, that's a lot of damage probably. Being hasted as well. Ooh, have to heal her. Oh, she cannot. Wow, very bad. Destroyed my shield. My main character, no. Wow, I lost. Guys, I lost. Wow. So that's it. I lost. So thank you very much for watching and goodbye.